Helldivers 2, where you jump off a structure into a schlorp of gel, and Tom Daly goes, 10!
Then jump in, or...
No, you just like fizzle up. So.
At least if you did come out and didn't drown, your hair would look great.
If you worked, you'd get that wet look all day, all over you.
Forever.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye!
Watch YouTube not work this time. No, it's actually live. What is going on, everybody? This is the Xbox 2 podcast. I am one of your hosts, the man with the million. And with me, as always, we're ready to start with this. Unbelievable. Watch YouTube not work this time. No, it's actually live. What is going on, everybody?
It's a bit different this week, isn't it, Ram?
It's a little bit different. We are joined by some of my best friends here on, not only YouTube, but actually in real life as well. And I thought, we did the show on Monday, because we couldn't do it over the weekend, so I thought, what better way to celebrate what's going on with Xbox right now, give our E3 predictions, talk about a whole bunch of stuff, because Microsoft decided to have a press briefing a couple days before E3, where Phil's taking shots at Sony. They're talking about acquisitions. I mean, they kind of talked a lot of stuff, and we decided to have a bunch of guests. I know a lot of people have been asking for it, and I can see all the shrimp emoji in the chat. Jez, what have you done? You started something here. So, if anybody's audio's screwed up, just let me know. I'll try to fix it. It sounds good on my end. But I want to introduce the esteemed panel we have today. I'm going to start off with one of my best friends, Colt Eastwood, the host of the Xbox Newscast.
Rand, I'm so excited.
Thank
you for having me on the show.
Xbox
I've been waiting.
Colt Eastwood together.
Yes. I mean, Rand, chat, Rand and I talk every single day, like no stop, right? Mm-hmm. And it's really great to be here, and the panel is awesome. Your chat is really, really great. They're excited, and Jez has destroyed the shrimp word for the rest of our lives, and thanks for having me on.
Well, it's great to have you. It's great to have you, Colt. It's going to be fun to talk about stuff. And we also, Lord Cognito, the host of perhaps my favorite podcast out on YouTube, the Iron Lords podcast with King David, Lord Sovereign, Lord Addict, and none other than Lord Cognito. And he's here right now. What's going on, brother?
Woo! Great. First of all, glad to be here. Glad to be here. This is really big for me because being that we're in the spirit of giving each other roses while you can smell it. I gotta tell you and Jez have been my favorite podcast. It's without question every week I watch, whether I'm in the car or whatever. I cannot miss Xbox 2, so it is an absolute honor to be here in the room. We're gonna call it the Xbox 5. What are we doing today? But at the end of the day, dude, it's an honor. I love listening to you guys. It's an exciting time for Xbox. I'm pumped. We got shrimp emojis going on in the chat. Jez is pumped. This is my first time podcasting with Nick and, of course, Colt, the homie. So let's rock, man. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, but it's truly an honor to be here. An exciting time. Final minutes to count down towards E3.
Oh, yeah. The excitement's in the air. And our next guest is one of the co-hosts, the founders of Xbox Era website, Discord, podcast, everything, you name it. My buddy, Special Nick. What's going on, man?
G'day, gentlemen. How are we? Thanks for having me on. Look, quite early here, so I apologise if I sound somewhat muted.
What time is it in Australia?
Yeah.
What time is it?
It's 6:15 in the morning, and I'm doing my best because I've been told my voice carries. So I'm doing my best to not wake up my sleeping family. But yeah, it's good to be here. Thanks heaps for having me on. And very, very exciting time at the moment.
It's funny because you were one of the first people to ask me, hey, whenever you do have guests, make sure I'm on. And I'm like, gotcha. So I had to have you on for the first time.
Yes.
And everybody's links in the description. I recommend you guys follow them on YouTube, Twitter, Xbox Era, Iron Lords, Colt's podcast, or his YouTube channel. But we got one man who doesn't have a YouTube channel, but he is a big part of the Xbox community. He is the reason I started YouTube in the first place. You know, he put me on Xbox, the TXR, the Xbox Roundtable, all the way back in 2015. He was a big part of me meeting Phil Spencer, actually getting out to E3, to hit doing Gamerscore. He's a mainstay on RDX, Tina Gaming, Bonzarelli, Colt, Zalker, D-Batch, one of my best friends. That's Tim Dog, Beastfire Tim Dog, whatever his name is right now. What's going on, Tim?
Shrimp Team, Shrimp Team, Tim Dog.
Shrimp Tim Dog, yeah.
I am on the phone, so I apologize for that. I didn't work, you know, I just got off work, sitting in the parking lot. But I wanted to come on the show, even though I knew it was going to be a little bit tight, just because of how big it's gotten and how, Rand and Jez are succeeding. It's just really nice to see, and it's an all-star panel right now. It's really nice to see, and just like I said, I'm just happy to be here, just happy for the success, and pushing forward. It's going to be a good week, and we got a lot to talk about.
We do have a lot to talk about. There's a lot here, but Tim, are we thinking 24, 25, 26, 27, 28? What's the number in your head right now, Tim?
If Phil doesn't come down with 34 studios at the end of this at E3, I'm going to go crazy.
What?
I'm at 34.
James Shield says, is Shrimp Dog now a thing? I think so. I think you have to change your Twitter handle, Tim.
Yeah. No, I'm hoping that they just get one, to be honest. If they could get one, that'd be really good, just showing that they're pushing. I think we're going to talk about it at the, further on the show, but just the whole Sakia stuff yesterday was really big in a lot of ways.
Yeah. So before we got a lot of topics, and we got these amazing guests, and I appreciate all the support in the chat, all the super chats, the new memberships, which I'll read off at some point in time. But we can't really interrupt the show. But me and Jez greatly appreciate all the support. And before we get into all the good stuff, I just wanted to talk about gaming first, because this is the most important thing, because why else would we be doing the show? So I'm just going to ask you guys what you've been playing. I know, Colt, you've been playing Ratchet and Clank. What do you think so far?
Really, really, really nice. Like, super high quality, really beautiful on the eyes, really great gameplay. Puzzle stuff slows it down quite a bit, but I'm enjoying it. But I just finished the Mass Effect trilogy. I put probably a little over 150 hours total on the entire thing, and big smiles, laughing out loud, on my own playing the game, and teared up quite a few times. And I just feel like out of all the things we play, for me, that's like probably the best. It just does it all. That game's absolutely amazing, and there's just so much good stuff to play right now.
Yeah. I bought Ratchet, but I'm neck deep in Mass Effect 3. I can't finish the trilogy. I gotta finish it before I head my way over to Ratchet. So I'm looking forward to it. Come on. What are you doing?
A bunch of things. Actually, one game I can't comment on. I've been playing.
Ooh, exclusive.
Yeah, I can't comment. But other than that, I picked up obviously Ratchet and the Final Fantasy VII. What is it? The Integrate. I picked that up. I actually been on Xbox. Actually, two games. Actually, I finished Yakuza, and then I've been really deep with some indie stuff. So some really cool indie titles. Damn, I can't talk about that. It's two games I can't talk about that I really want to talk about. But aside from that, I've been hyped for Battlefield. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, Battlefield 2042. We're definitely going to be talking about that because there's kind of a divide out there about the price tag and the lack of a certain mode. So we'll get into that a little bit. Nick, I know you're playing Ratchet as well, and you're a big Ratchet fan. What's your initial impressions of it?
Yes. It's everything I expected. It's a really, really pretty version of a Ratchet and Clank game. And I don't say that in a disparaging way because I absolutely adore those games. But yeah, I'm not too far in because it only just unlocked yesterday, and my sons wanted to have a go as well. So, but it's great. But aside from Ratchet. I've been playing my usuals that most people know. Rocket League and Knockout City. Never stop Rocket League.
Yeah, I looked at your stats. You have an insane amount of time on Rocket League, don't you? It's like your go-to game.
That's just on Xbox. I've played it on. I've got the Platinum on PS4 and I've played it on Switch and on PC. So I don't know. We're probably looking at like just over 2,000 hours or so on Rocket League.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Tim. I know he's on the phone. He's muted, but what have you been playing?
I played Gear Tactics. I've been very busy this week, so it's been kind of tough. But I played Gears Tactics. I liked it. Sorry. And I also played. I've been playing the show. Been doing the season.
Nice.
And it's just a great game. That was a huge get for Xbox. And I'm like 10 games into the season, but I'll probably finish the season before the year's end. Like I said, but it's just been a very hectic week. Work, E3, people going crazy. DMs, we were talking pre-show about it. Just crazy amount of stuff going on. People are feverishly pitched, and just like I said, it's like every E3 week, but with 2 days away.
I don't know. This one seems like there's a bit more hype than previous years. I don't know what it is. Like all of a sudden, like 2 weeks ago, me and Jez did a show, and we were like, hey, you know what? Keep your expectations a little bit low. Certain games aren't going to be there. We had heard from the one and only Jeff Grubb that maybe Hellblade won't be there, maybe Avowed won't be there, stuff like that. And it's like, hey, keep your expectations in check. And then last week, all of a sudden, I started hearing some things, and you were just like, maybe some things are happening. And now all of a sudden, we're 2 days before, and you got Jez tweeting out pictures of shrimp with 28 legs. People are thinking there's all these acquisitions and stuff like that, and like now everyone's super excited. It's definitely very interesting to see how things shifted in the matter of just a couple of weeks here. But we will be talking a lot about our E3 expectations and Xbox and all that stuff. But really quickly, I wanted to get your kind of guys' thoughts on Summer Games Fest, which happened yesterday, and if there was a game that sort of really stood out to you. And it's okay if you say Elden Ring, because let's be honest, the show, I like Jeff Keighley. The show's, in my opinion, I think he does a good job with what was there. But I think most people remember Summer Games Fest for Elden Ring. So Colt, do you have any opinions on Jeff Keighley and Summer Games Fest?
Yeah, mine's probably way out of the ordinary, but I'm excited to see what that Tiny Tina Adventure game is going to be, the Wonderland. I don't like Borderlands 3, and Tiny Tina wasn't very good in the last one, but I just have this feeling that maybe it's a third-person Borderlands type spin-off. If it's first-person, I don't know, I might just end up checking it out, but there was some quirky stuff in there that wasn't really for me in that show.
Right, yeah, understandable. Jazz, people are saying you need to talk. This is Xbox 2 after all. Even though I'm hosting this, you are essentially a fixture. They want more Jez. They want... Come on, Jez, speak to the people.
Hello, my name's Jez. About Summer Games Fest or
Summer Game, whatever. Just you got tons of fans in there. You have over 500 people on your Windows Central Discord. People come here to hear you speak, not for me. They're not here for me.